one of the most important ways that Hollywood traditionally shows its love is through its branch of the USO. Now, many people remember it as the Hollywood Canteen back in World War II. Well, it's still here, and it's going to last as long as there are men in uniform who need entertainment and a sense of home.
And you're a show business phenomenon. You became a star overnight.
Well, I was very, very lucky. I did a song on the Academy Awards, and people were nice enough to notice me.
Notice you. You shorted every power line between Santa Monica and Kansas City.
You're exaggerating. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart.
With a lot of love in her heart, Ann-Margret has brought smiles and comfort to millions of service members through her tireless work at the USO. Ann-Margret's affinity for our service members blossomed in 1966, when as a young starlet and freshman at Northwestern University, she started touring with the USO, and she has continued to lift the hearts and spirits of our troops throughout the years. In 1968, Ann-Margret set off on her first around-the-world USO Christmas tour.
Starring Ann-Margret.
Heading off to Vietnam, Ann-Margret and the entire cast and crew got a little more excitement than they bargained for.
On your way to your first show in Vietnam, it is not considered cowardly to cross your fingers. Our first Vietnam show was at Long Binh, and 300 miles out, we blew our number 2 engine. Our C-130 crew feathered the prop, put out the fire, and had the crash crew standing by just in case.
After a safe landing, the show went on. With an overwhelming schedule of shows on 16 bases in 7 different countries and on 2 naval vessels, Bob, Ann-Margret, and the troupe wowed audiences even under some of the harshest conditions.
Ann-Margret, I want to thank you for making this trip. I want to tell you that.
Oh, you don't have to thank me, Bob, because I happen to love each and every one of these men, and I'd love to go out there and give them all a hug.
That would be silly.
Why?
Well, they have ensigns for that.
Perhaps some of Ann-Margret's greatest contributions happened off the stage, while visiting our wounded heroes in their hospital beds.
I bet you're pretty sore, huh? God, what a drag. Do you have to go back to Vietnam?
No, I'm going back to the world in about 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Where's home?
Virginia.
Even after the Vietnam War, Ann-Margret continued to support the morale and welfare of our troops, carrying on USO tours wherever service members were far from home. Recognizing her selfless dedication, the USO presented Ann-Margret with the Spirit of Hope Award in 2003. In 2005, Ann-Margret helped pay tribute to Vietnam veterans during Operation Homecoming's Welcome Home event.
3rd Marine Division would like to present this. I shot it in 1966 in Da Nang, and we'd love for you to have it. You look great then, and you look great now.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm so grateful in so many ways. And I want to tell you, I have the deepest respect, admiration. You have my loyalty. Thank you. God bless.
For her lifetime of service to the USO and to those who serve our country, the Congressional Medal of Honor Society awards Ann-Margret the Bob Hope Excellence in Entertainment Award.